again, everybody, and welcome to the final video of Daily December 2019, day 31. And as of recording this, it is 8:34 on December 31st. So I'm recording this, and we'll hopefully have it uploaded, depending on upload and processing speeds, in the month of December. Hooray! So this is kind of a closing note for anyone that tried to do this year, or in subsequent years tries to do this. The end is always the hardest part. For first things first, you are probably behind right now. I was until a couple minutes ago. This year has probably been the year I have been the most on track, and I was behind by at least a video or two for half the month. I don't think I will ever do a daily December where I actually upload every video on the right day. Though maybe one day, who knows? But if you made one video, if you made it a week, half a month, or made it all the way here, it doesn't matter. You did something you hadn't done before. That's a good thing. If you haven't finished yet and you want to, don't beat yourself up. It takes you a week or 2 weeks or a month to get through the rest of your daily December videos. I know the point of it is to do all of them in December, technically every day, but we've already talked about how that never happens. It doesn't matter that was the intent. Just following through and finishing whatever you want to finish is a big deal. And it's a big accomplishment. You should feel proud for however far you got. And maybe what you did this year will be a stepping stone for next year. Or maybe you'll try it again some other month. There's the thing called the Vita, the vlog every day in April. So you can try it there. You can literally start the daily vlogging whenever you want. This just gives kind of a structured way to do it in a time where people generally are more accepting of you trying new things. I don't know what it is about Christmas and December and the end of the year, but it seems much less strange for me to go, hey, I'm going to make a video for every day of the month of December, because everyone else is doing crazy things for Christmas. I'm going to give 25 gifts, one for every day in December, all the way up to Christmas, or the 12 days of Christmas, or whatever you want. Like, it just doesn't seem that weird. I think it kind of gets conditioned into us with advent calendars when you're a kid. If you've ever done those, it just makes sense to get something new every day in Christmas, or in December. So it doesn't mean you can't try it other times. One thing I do, I think sometimes I do it as my last video. This year I'm going to do it as my first video in January, is I do a follow-up vlog where I talk about whatever it was I learned, whether they were good things. Like first year I did this, I said I had fun streaming. I want to make that a regular thing. I did my first stream ever in daily December, and I made it a regular thing. This one's for you is a series I used to do. That came from the daily December. I always find new things that I want to try and start doing regularly. A lot of them don't last very long, but it's a nice thing to try out. Yeah, I highly recommend if you did one video or all the 31 or anywhere in between, do a follow-up vlog sometime in January. Give yourself a little bit of time to kind of digest everything that happened in December, and to kind of recover, because it's a lot of work to do this. So relax, recover, digest, and then just do a quick follow-up vlog. And it could be like, hey, I did daily December, never doing it again. I didn't enjoy it. It wasn't fun for me. That's learning something about yourself. And you were able to do however much you did, despite not enjoying it or not feeling comfortable. A lot of times when people start vlogging for any period of time, one of the things they struggle with at first is they don't like talking to a camera. It feels weird. It can feel hollow. It can feel very arrogant and narcissistic, because you're basically controlling an entire conversation and talking about yourself, and that can feel very strange to a lot of people. So a lot of times after people do it for a while, they can go, you know what, I really don't like this format. I don't like being the center of attention. Or the exact opposite. They go, you know, at first it felt very narcissistic and awkward, but as I did it more and I started interacting with people, it became easier. When I first started doing this, I had to actually close my preview window to convince me to make eye contact with the camera. Because if I didn't, I would actually talk to myself, because I like eye contact and I like talking to a face. And that comes off really weird. That can come off as very narcissistic. And it has nothing to do with that. A lot of times if I'm looking at the preview, I'm actually looking to see if there's anything wrong in my background that I forgot about. Am I doing weird things with my hands? Am I singing? I do this constantly. When I sing, I will watch myself sing, simply because I'm looking at things like my mouth shape and tension and tongue placement and all these really technical things, but because I am making on the fly adjustments as I sing. So learning how to ignore a big, crazy looking dude with flailing arms, takes practice. Being able to make eye contact with a lens is really hard, to the point that professional film actors, sometimes to get the performance that they need, and I've actually seen this on set, they will have someone sit literally right next to the camera, to where their face is literally right next to the lens. So they can actually focus on that person's face, and it looks like they're looking into camera, simply so they have someone to emote off of. So all of those things can be very difficult. It's very easy to break into bad habits again. So just congratulations for however far you made it. Good luck if you want to try and make it through. Even if you just do 14 videos, half the month, and you're a few videos down. Go ahead and finish out 14, or finish out 7, or 5, or 2, however many you want. Do it. Yeah. So yeah, that's all for me this year, and I will see you guys next year. Bye bye.